recorded it, but I didn't show.
And I think the reality is we carry so much baggage from our past that we don't even realize.
Yes, we do.
You know how it affects us as adults.
Baggage.
You know, there's an awesome book that really changed my life called "Broken Children, Grown Up Pain," and it really just talked about the different stages that we go through in our childhood that affect us as adults and how we carry it into our adulthood. So talking about relationships, that's one of the things that we really have to pay attention to.
Yes.
You know, what's healthy and what's not healthy, and what's healthy and what's not healthy for us. You know what I mean? Because God called us all to interact with each other. Nobody is an island.
Yes.
You know, or we shouldn't be.
Right.
So,
Well, He created us to
Yes.
fellowship,
Mhm.
not only personally in small groups in our neighborhood, in our church, but just to get out there and help others, because He called us, and we can't keep it to ourselves.
He created community.
We are the community,
Community.
and that's what's wrong with this world now. We
Everybody's
the
got-
church isolated themselves. We didn't want to get out there, and so now it's time to not only get out there, but really get out there and do His work by not worrying about who you are and who you were and all of that kind of stuff that's not important.
Yeah.
So, Dad, you can't sneak out. So, can you share with us a little bit about who you are, you know, from the perspective of our relationship we've all shared, right?
Yes.
Well, as I talked about how I was people please and how I just like to, you know, who I am now, as far as now, is that I try to be an encourager. I try to, if I'm building and building on these relationships, then I need to let you know, how important you are, how. You know, that's why sometimes I'll send encouraging words. How
Yes,
you
she
need
does.
me. Well, how much
Just
you
when you
need
need
to
it.
me.
Don't it seem like when you need it?
Yes.
Lord, you talking to Deborah. You having a meltdown and Deborah sitting there telling God loves you. You are special. And He made you just for what you're doing. I'm like, okay, yes I am. Thank you, Lord. Thanks, Deb. You know, that's definitely
And so
true.
that's what I try to work at now, because there's still a rough part of me. There's still a part where, I want people to, do what God told you to do. What you waiting for? Step out there. Do it. God is saying do it. What's the problem? Come on. Let's do it. You want me to help? Let's do it together. Come on, let's do it, because time is so short.
Yes,
And we
it is.
never know, you don't know the time when God will call you home, and you don't know the people, all those gifts and talents that are in the cemetery, books and plays and ministries and just relationships. All these things died, and we never got a chance to tap into, never got a chance to hear what that person really, what the gifts and callings that God handed to them, experience them. And I didn't want us to miss what God was calling. So yes, I was kind of hard, Come on, let's get it. Let's do this thing, because it's a God assignment, and because it's people that needs to be reached. It's not about me. It's not about how much sacrifice I got to make or time I got to give up. It's about that one person that could be sitting there right now, ready to give up, or not knowing what their purpose or their plan is, or what God has for them. And that one person to say, hey, if they can do it, I can step out and do what God is calling me to do.
Yes.
And so I pray that you'll do that. Step out and do what God is calling you to do. Make sure it's God calling you.
Yes.
And step out and do that.